understand. You did this by yourself?
Yes.
Can I see it? I'm sorry, the book was in the... You showed me where to find it? You wrote this incredible thing and you didn't tell anyone?
I'm telling you both now. I worked at night after Dad had gone to sleep. It was hard, but I did it.
Catherine, I'm sorry. I just find this very hard to believe.
Claire! I wrote the proof!
I'm sorry.
Claire!
This is Dad's handwriting.
It's not!
It's that connected.
It's my writing!
I'm sorry.
Ask Hal! He's been looking at Dad's writing for weeks.
I don't know.
Hal, come on!
What does it look like?
It looks... I don't know what Catherine's handwriting looks like.
It looks like that!
Okay, it's... Okay.
I think... You know what? I think it's early and people are tired and not in the best state to make decisions about emotional things, so maybe we should all just take a
You
breath.
don't believe me?
I don't know. I really don't know anything about this.
Never mind. I don't know why I expected you to believe me about anything.
Could you tell us the proof? That would show it was yours.
You wouldn't understand it.
Tell it to Hal.
We'll talk through it. It might take a while.
You can't use the book.
For God's sake, it's 40 pages long. I didn't memorize it. It's not a muffin recipe. This is stupid. It's my book, my writing, my key, my drawer, my proof. Hal, tell her.
Tell her what?
Whose book is that?
I don't know.
What's the matter with you? You've been looking at his other stuff. You know there's nothing even remotely like this.
Look, Catherine.
We'll sit down together. We'll talk through it. If Claire will please let me have my book back.
Alright. Talking through it.
That might take days and it still wouldn't show that she wrote it.
Why not?
Your dad might have written it. Explain it to you later. I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying there's no proof that you wrote this.
Of course there isn't, but come on, he didn't do this. He couldn't have. He didn't do any mathematics at all for years. Even in the good year, he couldn't work. You know that.
You're right. Okay. Here's my suggestion. I know 3 or 4 guys down at the department who knew your father, knew his work. Let me take this to them.
What?
I'll tell them we found something potentially major. We're not sure about the authorship. I'll sit down with them and go through the thing carefully.
Good.
And figure out exactly what we have here. Maybe take a couple days probably. Then we'll have a lot more information.
I think it's an excellent suggestion.
You can't.
Catherine,
You can't take it.
I'm not taking it!
This is what you wanted.
Oh, come on, Jesus!
You don't waste any time, do you? No hesitation. You can't wait to show them your brilliant discovery.
I'm trying to determine what this is.
I'm telling you what it is.
You don't know!
I wrote
It's
it.
your father's handwriting! At least it looks an awful like the writing in the other books. Maybe your writing is exactly like his. I don't know.
It does look like his. I didn't show this to anyone else. I could have. I wanted you to be the first to see it. I didn't know I wanted that until last night. It's me. I trusted you.
I know.
Was I wrong?
No,
I should have known that she wouldn't believe me, but why don't you?
This is one of his notebooks, same kind he used.
I told you I used one of his blank books. There were extras.
There aren't any extra books in the study.
There were when I started writing the proof. I bought them for him. He used the rest up later.
And the writing?
You want to test the handwriting?
No, it doesn't matter. He could have dictated to you. For Christ's sake, it still doesn't make sense.
Why not?
I'm a mathematician.
Yes.
I know how hard it would be to come up with something like this. I mean, it's impossible. You have to be your dad, basically. Your dad at the peak of his powers.
So he's the only one who could have done this?
The only one I know.
Just because you and the rest of the geeks worshipped him doesn't mean he wrote this proof, Hal.
He was the best! My generation hasn't produced anything like him. Your father revolutionized the field twice when he was 22. I'm sorry, Kevin, but you took some classes at Northwestern for a few months.
My education wasn't at Northwestern. It was living in this house for 25 years.
Even so, it doesn't matter. It's too advanced. Even I don't understand most of it.
You think it's too advanced?
Yes.
It's too advanced for you.
You could not have done this work.
And what if I did?
What if?
It would be a real disaster for you, wouldn't it? And for the rest of the geeks who barely finished their PhDs, who are marking time doing lame research and whining that they are intellectually past it at 28. Because they are.
Katie, let's go inside. Katie!